Well, here I am on my way to the Home Depot. Yes, I'm on the bicycle. I could drive there. I got a job to do on Fridays, so I have to get the van ready. But I figured we got a little rain. Rain seems to be moving north. So the main reason now that I'm using the bike is because I want to do a bike and talk. And I noticed that this seems to be a very popular video format with the people that I care about the most, my regular viewers. I'm going to be moving into more of the at the desk or at the library type videos that I started with. I have a list of subjects I want to do. One of those is just to reinforce some of the misconceptions about the long-term carnivore diet, how dangerous it is, or how dangerous they say it is. I don't think it's that dangerous. I'm still here by some miracle. Okay, got a bunch of cars coming, so we will walk this one across. Looks like they painted over the bottom of the bridge. There's a bicycle down there. It's got to be the homeless people again. Yep. Guess they're camping out under this bridge now. Oh well. Anyway. Oh, look, they painted this railing. Huh. Very unusual for this county. Thing hasn't had attention. They put some, it's like rip-rap bags. Look at this. Amazing. Yeah, it's still soft. Hasn't had enough rain to harden yet. But what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to catch some of the things that the more mainstream channels are ignoring. And one thing that I just don't see a whole lot of is the sustainability and long-term economy of the carnivore lifestyle. Now, I get emails from people occasionally, not very often, but once in a while. And one of the things they say is, well, Rick, this is only for rich people. You got to have a lot of money to be on the carnivore diet. Then I say, well, have you seen my channel? Have you seen how poor I am? Oh, but you're not that poor. You don't have any debt. Well, that is true. But my theory is this. If more than half of your income goes to living, basically rent, then you're poor. And more than half of my income just goes to property tax, which is basically rent. In the United States, you're not allowed to own property. You can own your car, but you can't own your house. All homes in the U.S. are owned by the government through the state. And every year you have to pay them rent, which is called a property tax. You don't pay it, they take it away from you. You get evicted. That's what it is. Now, a lot of people don't understand that. That's the way it is. Look at this fake cop over here. This thing looks like, that's a suspicious vehicle. It's got the windows tinted out. That looks like a fake vehicle. Very interesting. Got a lot of suspicious characters in this town. Got the little hidden blue lights. I guess they think they can impersonate the police around here. Oh, they always get away with it. This state needs to make a law banning anyone that is in an unmarked car from doing any traffic stops. So, as I've said many times, carnivore diet is not just a diet. It's a mindset and a lifestyle. It's a mindset which eliminates waste, eliminates trends. So it kind of makes me mad when people, they have this fast, sardine fast or fat fast or whatever it is. I guess if I wanted to make one, I could call it the iguana fast. But if you look at a carnivore, another term I don't like, by the way, is the lion diet, because a real lion will eat anything that moves, whether it's antelope or gazelle, a warthog, which is a pig, a rodent, a rat, capybara, whatever it is. They'll eat anything that moves. Whatever's available, they'll get it. That's what I do. If I can hunt something, I'll cook it. I go to the store, they have a sale on certain meats, that's what I'm going to be eating. I try to eat whatever fresh meats I have available. Then sometimes what I'll do, I'll have the other stuff in the freezer. Let's see. Looks like the scrapper man is over here cutting up junk again. It's amazing the county hasn't shut him down yet. Just crazy. Hey, one of those things that I can't understand is how Miami is supposed to be this high income, desirable place. And you see people all over the place scraping by. I'm not the only one. Now, I also do a lot of scrapping. I do clean outs. I end up with all the scrap laying around. I check out trash piles. It's just sort of in my nature. But I'm not one of those people that's going to do it out there in the middle of the road. Although one time, as a form of protest, my parents had a problem with the code enforcement. I went over there to their office, which is not that far from here, with a truckload of junk. Right there in the parking lot, I broke out my angle grinder and I started cutting up stuff on the trailer. They called the police, but in the end, the police, there's nothing they could do because I was parked. I moved from the shopping center to the side of the road and just started cutting everything up. There's nothing they can do. There's some pipes in here. I can't resist the trash piles. It's just the way I am. It's a weakness of mine. Let's see if we can cross this safely. I don't know, there's a lot of traffic coming. We will see. This van I already went past once. There's a certain sustainability that comes with living a no-waste lifestyle. And I can go weeks without throwing any garbage whatsoever. Now, lately, since I've been cleaning up and getting rid of stuff, I do have trash to throw away. So I am taking advantage of the money that it costs me every year. It's about $400 for my garbage pickup. But the reality is, if it wasn't for that, I could be like I was, living for many years without even once throwing away a single item. There is no waste when you do this lifestyle the right way. And that's kind of important. So, for all of you that think that carnivore diet, you have to own a bank to be able to afford it, well, guess what? You don't. And by the way, this is the bank where they had the stabbing last week. So, got to keep an eye out for the riffraff around here. I don't know exactly where it was, but one of these parking spaces. It's like they got a big load of mulch. Must be trying to spruce up the shopping center. There's still a lot of people here, though. I guess that's good for business. Before I hit the Home Depot, I will check out the Winn-Dixie just to see what they got. Well, it looks like they have leased the Big Lot space. They put in here, looks like Rana Furniture. Oh, and we got thunder. That's not good. Well, I guess I made a mistake riding the bike. Yeah, what can you do? Do the best I can. Nothing else I can do, right? Anyway. Through here. Well, that's it. Look at that. They put a bunch of little lights in there. They took out the long fluorescents. They put in a bunch of LEDs. So I guess Miami's bubble is still going strong. There's still plenty of money out there to burn on stores that nobody can afford. So we'll see what happens next. Anyway, I'll catch you all later.